Hey CEFC, it's Pastor Dan here. Just want to share a few words with you from God's Word to encourage you in your walk today. We're looking at Hebrews 1, verse 1 and 2. Long ago, at many times and in many ways, God spoke to our fathers by the prophets. But in these last days, he has spoken to us by his Son, whom he appointed the heir of all things, through whom also he created the world. Just a few quick thoughts about this. One, he's speaking to the Hebrews, and the Hebrew people would have ranked what the prophets said above all else because that was their access to God. That's how they understood what God wanted from them and for them, and what made them peculiar as a people, that they had these prophets who, not that others didn't, but that primarily God spoke to Israel about how he wanted to be understood and followed and worshiped, etc. So for someone from within this worldview to say, and now Jesus has come, who is greater than, this is huge news. This is a huge difference. So I think part of the challenge for us is, who are we listening to? I mean, really, if we're concerned, if our hearts are beating faster, if we're afraid, if we're eager, if we are chasing after a thing, who has the final word? Because in the Jewish worldview, although what the prophet said was good and full and right, the Son coming brought a fuller picture, a better understanding of who God was. So one, who are you listening to? And two, who are you after? Because realistically, if you're trying to just find a buck or comfort, it may not be God. And if you're after God, the best way to find him is through his Son, whom he sent, that we can know him and know him in full. Not only is he above the prophets, but I just love how it ends here in verse 2. It says, he is the heir, appointed the heir of all things, through whom also he created the world. So he is the one that inherits it all, he gets it all, and he made it all. We're here because of Jesus. So we're here because of Jesus, we're here for Jesus, and yet he's the one that makes a way. So I just want to challenge us, if we're looking to other voices, if we're looking to other options, or we're trying to find things that when you really boil it down, your hopes and prayers are not about getting closer to God, but getting closer to anything else, and maybe good things. But if it's not God, there's something better, because God is who's best. And the way to God is through Christ, the heir of all things and the creator of all things. So remember that as you're weighing who to listen to and who to follow. And I pray that it's Jesus. Hope that encourages you, perhaps challenges you a little bit. We'll see you soon. God bless.